Well, welcome to the Budget Mom YouTube channel. I'm Kamika Love from thebudgetmom.com, and today we are doing something so exciting. You are going to get a look at the brand new Live Rich Planner that are now available for pre-order. Now, the Live Rich Planner, first before I dive into the inside and what this planner is, I want to answer the number one question that I get. What is the difference between the Live Rich Planner and the Budget by Paycheck workbook? Now, I am known for creating the Budget by Paycheck method and my Budget by Paycheck workbook. And I can understand why there might be some confusion between the two products. So let me explain. What we're going to be going over and looking at today is the Live Rich Planner. The Live Rich Planner is a life planner. It's exactly that. It's for your appointment scheduling, it's for your housework, it's for your meal planning. And I think one of the things that confuses people the most is there is a finance spread in this life planner. The finance spread in our Live Rich Planner is more of an overall picture, kind of like a snapshot of your monthly finances. The Budget by Paycheck workbook is essentially worksheets that help you create a realistic budget in your life. So worksheets that is completely dedicated to finances, which is the Budget by Paycheck workbook, versus the Live Rich Planner, which is there to help you organize the chaos in your everyday life. So I created the Live Rich Planner because I could not find a planner that had everything that I wanted in it. Now, the Live Rich Planner was created, I used to be a bullet journaler. I loved doing bullet journaling for my planners because it gave me the customization and the creativity that I needed in a planner. The thing that I didn't like about bullet journaling though is the time it took to create each spread before I could even use it and get the brain dump down on paper that I wanted to with my planner. I love the creativity of it. I love being able to completely customize my templates that I was using in my planner. I hated the time consumption. So I created a planner that gives you still the full creativity that you crave with the planner, just with the templates created for you. So you can speed up that process and not spend so much of your time creating the templates that you were looking for. The Live Rich Planner is completely undated. And when I say completely, I mean it. There are no days, no dates. So if you are the type of person that does not enjoy writing in the days or writing in the months or the dates, then this planner is probably not for you. The reason we have it undated is so you can use it whenever you want. I know a lot of school teachers like to use it around the time school starts back up. I have a lot of students that are going back to college that likes to use it when school is starting back up. I have a lot of you people who use it who are single moms who want to start using it right away because they're going crazy with trying to organize every aspect of their lives. So it's completely undated. I'm going to show you how that works when it comes to the tabs. Like if you want to start using it next month, you can. You have the capability to customize the tabs and when your planner starts. So that's the great benefit of this. This is considered a weekly planner. You are going to see a full month layout. You are going to have some spreads that are dedicated to the entire month, but you also have that really nice big weekly view for all of your scheduling when it comes to your events, your holidays, your special occasions, your appointments. And I'm going to be showing you some unique things on how this planner is different from a lot of other planners out there. So let's jump into it. All right, so every single year around this time, we release 2 new designs for our Live Rich Planner. These are the new designs for this year. We are personally calling it the triangle theme and the sunflower theme. Now, what you are looking at are the full size version, and we'll get into the dimensions and sizes that are available here shortly. But first, I want to go over the different designs. So let's move to the sunflower design. Now the only thing different between the two designs is the cover and tab work. The inside pages are exactly the same. So with our sunflower theme, you are going to get the tab artwork like this. You can see here, you can see I already started filling mine out. So you're going to see all the different tabs. I just really quickly want to show you the design of this one. So we'll flip through all the different tab work, and each tab has a little quote from me or a little motivational saying. All right, so that's all the tab work. So inside of the back of the planner, you're going to get a two-sided folder that looks like this. Has a little flap like this, so two-sided folder. Anyone who buys the Liveridge planner is also going to get 2 sheets of our sticker sheets. So these come free with the planner. And it's important that you know that these are in there because on one of these sticker sheets are going to be your monthly tab stickers. And this is what's going to allow you to customize when you start using your planner. And I have a perfect example. So you're actually looking at my real planner. This is the one that I use in my everyday life. So we'll get to the front of mine here. So you can see that I started using my planner in May, and you can see that on all these different tabs. I'm able to put the sticker on the tab of when I started using it. So my planner goes May all the way through April. So they have customized tabs, customized months that you can work with. Now let's move to, really quickly before I jump into other things, let me show you the triangle. So here's the triangle theme. I'm just going to do a quick flip through of all the tabs with the triangle theme. So if you're not into huge graphical artwork, then I would go with this more neutral type of style. Still cute, just not as graphical as the sunflower theme. Flip through all those. And this one still has the exact same sayings, just different design. So those are all the different tabs. And then same here, you go to the back of your planner, you're going to get a little two-sided folder in there. So this is our full size planner, and I'm just going to get a ruler to show you the dimensions. So not including the coil, you're at a little over 8.5 inches for the cover, and that's wide. And you're looking at probably about almost 11 inches for the cover as far as tall wise. Now, if you include the coil, if we go just to the end of the coil, you're looking at about 10 inch width. So the coil that we have, it's called a closed end metal coil. This just ensures that nothing is coming out of the planner. It's crimped when you get it, so you don't ever have to worry about things falling out. In fact, this was the best one that we have tested so far. We launched it last year with our planners last year, and people absolutely loved it. So it's very similar to an Erin Conrad type of style coil. So that's what you're going to see here. Now, if we jump into the guts, the first thing that you're going to see is a little welcome card. You can write down who the planner belongs to. So you're going to get a 2021 through 2024 calendar for the yearly calendars. So you can reference dates if you need to. And then you're going to get into your first tab. Now let's go into the layout of this planner. So once you flip your tab, you're going to get a monthly view or a monthly calendar. On this calendar, you can have goals this month, people to see, monthly wins, this month's projects, if you have any specific project or goals you're working on, your personal focus for the month, your work focus for the month. And then let me get to a blank one so you can see what this looks like blank. A let's get creative area. This is for you to jot down any notes, anything that you want to jot down. You have an area down here at the bottom of the calendar. You can see it's blank. I went through and filled out every single month to prepare myself, but everything's blank. So these are just stickers that you're seeing inside of my planner, and then I have little date stickers, but these are all blank for you to fill out. You know, you can use stickers, you can write them in however you want to do it. And I think I did it for every single, I did it for every single month. And this just makes it easier and quicker for me to fill out my planner if I just prep ahead. Yeah, okay, so that's what you get is that monthly calendar. When you flip the page after your monthly calendar, you're going to come to something that's very unique in this planner. It's a personal finance spread. Now, as I had mentioned, this is more of a snapshot. Okay, this is not going to create your budget for you. This is not going to break down your spending. This is strictly where you are right now with your finances. So you can write in the month, you can write in your, now we call it my why word. If you've been following me for a while, then you know my first step in the budget by paycheck method is discovering your why, your purpose. Now, the why word for your finances is, why do you want to get better with your finances? Why are you wanting to improve money management in your life? It's literally what's going to jumpstart that initial motivation for making a financial change in your life. You can write that word here. For me, my word would be James. It could also be maybe something that you're specifically working on for that month. Maybe it's a vacation that's keeping you motivated for that month. Whatever it may be, you can write that down. You have financial goals. If you're completing any type of savings challenges, I also do a savings challenge every month of my life. I sit down and I make a savings challenge. You can write any of those here. Maybe it's no eating out for the month. Maybe it's saving every $1 bill that you come across. Whatever you're doing to challenge yourself to save more of the dollars that you have, you can write that down. Areas you want to specifically work on cutting down spending. I think it's very important that we are all aware and saying, hey, okay, I spent a lot of eating out this month or last month, so I'm going to focus on that area. You can write down your income, your monthly expenses, and then you have a little monthly overview, your total income minus your total expenses. You can write down any total spent this month, total debt paid this month, total money saved. Over here is what we call a daily spending calendar. Now you can write down what I used to use this area to write down any variable spending I did every day. Variable spending is like gas, clothing, groceries, eating out. That way I had more awareness around my variable spending. Your variable spending is what's really unpredictable. And because it's so unpredictable, it's really easy to overspend in those budget categories. Today, I would use this calendar to track my savings challenges and my no spend days. So no spend days are just days that you're challenging yourself not to spend any money outside of essential living expenses. You have debt progress that you can track, as well as you can track 4 savings goals every single month inside this planner. You also have an area maybe that you realize, okay, how can I improve my finances for next month? Maybe you're picking up on some bad habits in your financial lives. You can write down what you really want to focus on next month to improve your finances. This is what we call the monthly personal finance spread. So you're going to fill this out every single month, and you would fill it out in the beginning and continue to fill it out throughout the month. After the personal finance spread, you're going to get into what we call our weekly personal planning spread. This is really unique as well because it covers a lot of things that other planners do not. This is why one of the main reasons I created the Live Rich Planner. So you can write down the month, the week that you're working on. You have weekly meal planning here. You have your shopping list for the week that you can write down here. You have important reminders, your habit and goal tracker. And then on this side, you have the main goal for the week that you're working on. You can write down what you're specifically focusing on for that week, this week's wins. This is what I call the housework section. I love to write down, you can write down the day of the week, little tasks that you want to complete throughout the day. Now, I personally like to write down like my cleaning schedule. What am I wanting to clean the house? What are there certain things around the house that I'm wanting to get done? Am I wanting to get certain laundry done? What is it? So this is where, watering my flowers, anything that has to do with my home is where I write it down. Now, because this is completely customizable, you don't have to use this section for housework. I have a lot of people who are in college who write down exams, study dates, things that they need to prepare for school. I have teachers that use this for certain lectures, things they have to get done around the classroom. I have people who use this strictly as a to-do list for that week, every single day. So you can use this section for whatever you want. You do have a work to-do list and a personal to-do list here as well. Down here you have make it work and for next week. So here you can start writing down a little bit of notes for next week and then make it work. I use this section. Have you ever had one of those days where you're like, geez, I'm just making it work. I'm just getting through the day. Write down those moments and those things, because anytime you go into make it work mode and you write down, okay, what are some of the things that you accomplish or are doing during that time? It's important to pick up and note those things. Because there are a lot of times where we feel like, crap, I'm not doing anything, but you really are. You're making it work. And we all have those days and times in our lives. So that's what I use this section. You can also use it just to do a brain dump, whatever you want to use it for. Okay, after the weekly personal planning spread, you're going to come to our unique weekly view. Now, this is what, and I'll show you mine for May, or let me get back to May so you can see kind of what mine looks like. So this is my typical type of weekly view that you're going to see in my planner for myself. So this was last week, and you can see I started filling out this week. Sometimes it might be blank for me. I might write things in as they come up in these blank areas in my weekly view. But what makes this unique? So you don't have to worry about if this planner is a Monday start date or a Sunday start date. You write in your own days. So if you want to start on Sunday, your week to start on Sunday, you can do that. If you want to start it on Monday, that's fine. So the thing that makes our weekly view unique is it starts at 4 o'clock in the morning and it goes all the way down to 10:30. So if you have long days, if you're an early riser like I am, then it's going to be great to find a planner that starts really early in the morning. If you are doing things really late at night, it goes all the way to 10:30 for you. Now, you have an area where you can track your workouts. That was really important to me. What days am I doing arms, core, legs, HIIT runs, body strength? So I like to track that personally so I'm not completing the same areas of my body 2 days in a row. So if I do legs on Monday, I'm not going to do legs again on Tuesday. You also have an area for notes. Now, how I use my planner is if I don't use any of the space at the top or the bottom, that's where I like to write reminders for that day. So you can see Tuesday is my reminder, hey, bring up the trash. Monday, hey, Point Pest Control is coming to spray your house. Hey, Wednesday's Cinco de Mayo, you gotta give Toby his tick pill, you got a savings challenge that day. I have these little reminders up at the top if I'm not using that area. Now, I do what's called block scheduling. This is how I do my weekly view, my planning for my days. Now, each block of color represents a different thing. Things in red are work, lunch is in purple, dinner is in green, my workouts are in this teal color. Orange is more of yellow and orange are more of my reminders. But what is important to note is inside each block, I have certain things, priority things that I need to get done. There's no fluff here. There's no thing, I don't care if I accomplish anything else but these things that day. And so I write down the priority things I want to include to complete in each block for those times. So it makes it so my planner, my calendar, and essentially my schedule isn't so strict that I don't feel like I have the ability to move things around. I can within the block. I'm just saying, hey, from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10:30 in the morning, I want to complete these things. I can complete them anytime during that block. So that's how I use my weekly view. And then you go right back to your personal planning spread. You get 5 personal planning spreads and 5 weekly view spreads, meaning you get 5 weeks per month. Now, this is how I fill out my real life. This is my personal planning spread. I have my meal plan, my shopping list. Now, my shopping list, I like to break down into categories at the store like dairy, meat, pantry, frozen, other, and produce. I have things, habits and goals that I'm tracking. And then here's an example of my housework. I add to this as I go as well. Now, today is Monday the 10th. So this will be probably full by the time I'm done on Friday. Just little reminders. So, I want to get on Sunday, for instance, I want to get ready for next week. Planner, desk organization. I'm going to be doing laundry and my floors on Friday. I'm cleaning the downstairs bathroom on the 12th. I'm cleaning the upstairs bathroom on the 10th. I'm cleaning my kitchen appliances on the 11th. So this is how I in my real life what this truly looks like and how I utilize it. Now, will it always be this pretty? No. Sometimes it's just black ink, and that's fine, because a planner isn't necessarily there to be pretty. It's there to be efficient and to give you some type of organization stability in your life, keep you accountable for the things that are important to you that you want to accomplish and have organized in your life. So that's essentially, and see, you're gonna get 5 weeks inside each month to fill out. So that's how the structure of the planner is in the Live Rich Planner. Let's get to size dimensions. So this is the full size. I gave you those dimensions, but I really quickly wanna put this up against the small size. This is the small size on top of the full size. So our small size dimensions is a little over 7 inches wide, and you're looking at about 9.5 inches tall. With the coil, you're looking at about almost 9 inches wide. So in the coil itself, you're looking at about a little over an inch there. So that's the size dimensions. I know a lot of people wanted to see the different size comparison. So this is the Live Rich Planner. Like I said, you're gonna get the sunflower and the triangle theme this year, and I absolutely love it. The great thing about this planner is really the ability to customize it and make it your own. And I think that just really makes this planner unique. All right, now that you've seen the insides and everything about this planner, let's talk about pre-orders. So right now, pre-orders are happening for the Live Rich Planner that you just saw. For the full size, it's $50, and for the smaller size, it's $44. So let's talk about pre-orders for a second. If you pre-order right now, your order is going to ship during our official launch week of June 15th. Now, why do we do our pre-orders this way? The reason being is we have a very small team here at the Budget Mom, and we get thousands of orders for our planners. So that just gives my team about 4 weeks, 3 weeks or so to package all of the massive orders coming in, and we can get a ship date established for all the pre-orders. We are really good at getting orders out within 1 day of you ordering and get that shipped out to you. But just for pre-orders, they won't ship until our official launch week of June 15th. Also, on June 15th, something else is very exciting is going to be happening. For the first time ever, we are going to be offering the Live Rich Planner in printable PDF form. And I ultimately made that decision because I know so many of you like to use our different planners and our workbooks on your tablet or on your iPad in digital form. So on June 15th, you'll be able to order the Live Rich Planner in either design that you want in PDF form. You're going to get the cover art, you're going to get the tab artwork, as well as all of the inside pages. Now, I always like to have the physical version with me, because especially if you're not using the printable version on an electronic form or on your iPad or tablet, it can be fairly expensive to print, especially we're talking about over 300 pages. So that's something to keep in mind if you order the PDF version. If you're going to be printing the pages, make sure you check out the FAQs on liverichplanner.com for more information, because I have some more affordable printing options, but whatever way you decide to go is up to you, however you use your planner in your life. I personally like pen to paper. I'm a pen to paper girl. I always will be that way, but letting you know that option is there. So I am absolutely excited. As you know, I already chose what design I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the sunflower theme, which I started back in June, and I absolutely love it. If you found this video helpful, please like it and don't forget to subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments what design you'll be using this year for the Live Rich Planner. It's going to be 40. Okay, let me start that over. Our official launch week. Toby, no. Is there anything else?
I think you got everything.
Okay. That's it?